We're all different. So, how do we live together in our families and relationships, our HDB flats and our churches, mosques and temples? And how do we resolve conflict? 5 students from SMU went to find out.
My name is Dishan. I'm from Singapore. So I met my husband while playing online gaming. He's actually born in Germany, raised in Australia. We have one daughter, Everly, and then I have my extended family here in Singapore as well.
Atani is from Italy. Of course, I'm a Singaporean. So we have a lovely baby here, Eros. He's 21 months this month.
When Annalisa came home one day, she asked me, what am I? You know, what race am I actually? So I said, you are half Indian and half Chinese, so you're both.
I try to let them know that it's not only here. They also have a family in Nigeria.
We cook a lot of home cook at home. So I do cook Chinese food. Every weekend I'll cook Nigerian food. So they are very excited to eat. And we also taught them about Nigerian culture, traditions, and also the Chinese culture and traditions. So during Christmas, we also cook Nigerian feast.
I introduced them to wear Nigerian clothes right from the early stage. So during the racial harmony day, they're happy to wear, to show off their attire.
So we always tell them, and you know that, hey, you're lucky, you know, how many people get to celebrate Chinese New Year and Deepavali? So they have embraced that very well, and it's very good in giving kids early exposure and to tell them how special they are.
I did tell her, like, you know, she's different from majority of Singaporean kids because she has a father who's not Chinese. I think we started pretty early because in school they actually promote racial harmony and all the activities. So we have neighbors of different races just living above us. So we do have many different languages and cultures that we told her about. And so far, I think she understands the different races. So we actually haven't encountered any racial-related conflict or issue. So yeah, I haven't actually talked to her because I don't think we will come across in Singapore.
Well, we don't talk to him about race yet because he don't understand.
I think it was just initially, maybe in primary school, you know, you group up into your races. So at that point, I did feel lost. You know, there's the Indian group, there's the Chinese group, there's the Malay group. Yeah, that kind of thing. Eventually, I think it got better. Yeah, I did find friends in the end. Many people ask me, what race are you? And they try to guess. And when they find out that I'm Chinese Indian, they're quite curious. But I just tell them that I do celebrate both my races equally. All the festivals, you know, we try to participate in it as much as we can. Sometimes they ask me, so which side do you feel more connected to? And those kind of questions do actually make me feel a bit uncomfortable because to me, I'm both. I'm equally both. But I think one instance that happened quite recently, maybe 2 years ago, is when I went to sign up for my driver's license. They actually said that I had to choose to be either Chinese or Indian, so I couldn't identify as Chinese Indian like how it is in my passport or my NRIC. So I think I was really quite shocked, and in that moment I really didn't know how to respond, didn't know which race to choose because I've never been met with a decision like that before.
One of my son's classmates actually used the N-word on him, making fun of his surname and all. So I actually told him to go to his teachers. Then after that, they managed to settle it.
My first son, because he's a basketball player, so there's a time they make fun of his height and then his afro hair. It started to drain on him, you know, and then his performance in basketball started to drop. So I said, you don't have to let it come to you because these things that they're saying is the envy. They envy your height, your good looks, your afro hair, because they don't have it. You are unique. That's why they want to put you down. So you just don't let it get to you. So after those talk with him, he picked it up, he moved up. You know, now he's a basketball captain, and they just won their basketball competition just not long ago. Yeah, it's not about how they throw it on you; it's how you handle it.
I think when I was younger, I did mention to my parents like, oh, like why am I mixed? But as I've grown older, I think I've learned how to embrace it more, and I think that now it's a very unique part of me. And I think it's also become more common in Singapore, so it's becoming more accepted, you know. We are integrating to society better also. We were never taught to, you know, look at this person like for his race. We just taught to look at the person for the person. Just bring any of your friends you want. You know, like we're going to accept all of them, you know, everyone's equal, that kind of thing.
We are definitely fine with her making friends from other races. If Everly grows up to date someone from a different race, we are totally fine with that. I think as long as she's happy being with that person, it doesn't matter the race.
In the school, he has a lot of mixture. We have no problem with any races. So as long as he's happy, he want to get, you know, the next time the friend, the girlfriend, any races, no problem.
So education starts from home, not in the school. How to behave, how to handle issues, how to the kind of friends you make too. So if you want to have a good life, you must associate yourself with good people. And children speak things as young as they are, but you don't know because they will not tell you, but they will record it in their memory.
Let them know that all races are the same. We are all human, we are all breathing, we are all no difference.
It can be hard to talk to your children about racism. Some might be worried it's too premature to talk to your kids at an early age, while others might shy away because they don't feel comfortable or understand racism as a sensitive issue. When parents stay silent, kids might get a wrong impression that racism doesn't exist, doesn't matter, or it's just not their problem. We all need to play an active role to combat racism. Being silent cannot be an option.